This husky isn't thirsty at all, yet it hogs the only water source and even drives away its parched companions with a vicious glare. The other dogs silently endured it, but the newcomer Buck took different action. Buck walked to a nearby block of ice and stamped hard, cracking open a new hole. As soon as the dogs saw water gush up, they rushed toward it. Buck generously shared the water with his companions instead of driving them away. This made the husky furious. Buck's kindness threatened its authority. As the lead dog of the sled team, the husky believed that as long as it ran fast enough, it would always enjoy the master's favor. But an accident shattered this illusion. When the woman was exploring ahead, the ice suddenly broke, throwing her into the freezing lake. Her husband rushed toward her, but she sank before he could find her. At that critical moment, Buck didn't hesitate and rushed forward, plunging into the cold water. Using all his strength, he pushed her upward. He repeatedly crashed against the ice surface until he finally pulled her out. Exhausted, Buck watched her escape danger, then lost all strength and sank into the darkness below. The man knelt on the ice, desperately shouting Buck's name. Hearing a sound from below, he grabbed his knife and began hacking at the ice frantically, but the blade snapped because the ice surface was just too thick. The man pounded the ice in despair, unwilling to lose his loyal Buck. Just then, a stick appeared beside him. He grabbed it and began smashing again, but something felt odd. He turned around and realized the stick was being handed to him by Buck, who had managed to surface himself. The husky watched its master make a fuss over Buck. Jealousy was brewing. That night, the woman rewarded Buck with an extra chicken leg and sincerely thanked it. The husky noticed the bitterness growing. It decided it was time to settle things with Buck. Later, when the dogs were chasing snow rabbits, Buck managed to catch one, but released it unharmed. But the rabbit barely hopped away before the husky rushed out and killed it in one bite, issuing a direct challenge. The husky approached Buck. There could only be one leader in a wolf pack. Buck, being a pampered city dog, had never fought before. It was terrified. The husky attacked first. Although Buck was larger, it lacked experience and was thrown to the ground again and again, unable to stand up. The husky laughed smugly and then turned to intimidate the other members of the pack, hoping to re-establish its dominance. But the dogs had had enough. They barked at Buck, urging him to stand up. The next moment, Buck did just that. It bared its fangs, no longer afraid, and rushed at the husky. This time, it won. The wolf pack celebrated Buck's victory. Knowing it no longer had a place here, the husky slunk away, with its tail between its legs. The next morning, the team lacked a lead dog. Buck naturally moved to the front. But the master thought Buck lacked experience and dragged it to the back, bringing out an older, more experienced dog to lead instead. However, the old dog glanced at the unhappy Buck, refused to put on the harness, not wanting to upset the master or Buck. It simply threw a tantrum, rolling on the ground and refusing to move. The frustrated man finally gave the position to Buck. Due to the delay, the man estimated they would be late. But to his surprise, he discovered that under Buck's leadership, the team ran faster than ever before. At this rate, they would arrive at town 2 days early. Excited, the man laughed out loud. His voice was so loud it triggered an avalanche. He ordered Buck to turn left, but after observing the falling snow, Buck knew it was already too late. Instead of obeying the command, it rushed directly into the center of the avalanche.